Thank you so much for that. That was very nice. And we're going to turn it over to the students. So I do have a few announcements to make and tell you about the things that we've been doing this year. And please remember that the concert that we had in Wintertime was not typical of what we do, but that was all because of COVID. This is more like what we have. So I think this is the first time that the 8th graders have given a concert on the stage of performances. And so those of you who are 7th and 8th grade parents, this is more like what we can expect. Assuming that we can all have wow, we've had a very busy year. The 8th graders started the year with preparing for Stuart Kramer's middle school night, which took place in September. This is an opportunity for members of the 8th grade band to get a small taste of what it's like to be a member of a marching band. Students performed the Star Spangled Banner on the field and then played pep tunes in the stands. In order for us to participate, the students had to learn high school level songs. We also prepared for middle school night at South Point, which unfortunately that was rained out, and middle school night for Forest View in October. After the middle school nights, we quickly changed gears and started preparing for the holiday concert. We had numerous obstacles to overcome since we had never performed at Cramerton, much less an outside concert. Playing outside was due to COVID, and all I can say is thank goodness we're allowed to have concerts inside once again. Yes, thank you. Teaching students how to play instruments with face masks on was one of the most difficult things. I couldn't see the kids deploying their embouchures where they should hold their mouths and everything, and so I had to go back and reteach everything before we could finally get the face masks off. So that was quite difficult, but we're here to be able to do it. When we returned from Christmas break, the 8th grade band are working towards our performance at State MPA, which is Music Performance Assessment. This is an event where students perform for judges and receive a rating. Bands earn a rating between 5, which is well below average, and a 1, which is a superior. In order to receive a 2, which is an excellent rating, students have to play everything perfect, with all the I's dotted and the T's crossed. It is extremely difficult to receive an excellent rating due to the fact that judges have the music in front of them while the students are playing. They know exactly what should be played and when. And I'm extremely proud to say that our students went above and beyond and received a superior rating, which is the highest rating that can be earned. A total of 32 bands performed and only 11 received superior ratings. And in addition, we were the only middle school in Gaston County to receive the superior rating. The 7th graders were preparing for an adjudicated performance at Heroines, which took place 3 weeks after the 8th grade performance. Many people believe the superior ratings are easy to earn because, after all, it is just Heroines and they're trying to get money. Even though it is just Heroines, I assure you the superior ratings are very difficult to earn. I am so proud to say that the 7th graders earned a superior rating. One week later, the 8th graders went to Carowinds, and they also received a superior rating. And the 8th graders wanted to tell you about this. I was laughing at them and having fun with them. I don't know what it is with these people in storms. Whenever we went to State MPA, it was thundering and lightning and raining near the car all the way down to Wingate. And there were a couple times I was going to pull the bus over, but we made it, and I was like, okay, we can handle this. And so then for Carowinds, we also had thunderstorms and super heavy rain during the performance. And when I say heavy, I mean heavy. And at one point, my umbrella was leaking, and it didn't even have a hole in it. It was bad. By the time we performed, the students were miserably wet and shivering. Remember one of the trumpet players, she was sitting there the whole time, and her lips were blue. I was like, I don't know how we're going to do this. But when we got on the stage, we were told that the roof was leaking, and that we would have to position the seats differently. And that's very important because the students are used to hearing where the instruments are in different parts of the stage so they can know where to come in, and it's just looking at me. But when they came there, apparently the roof was leaking like right in the middle, so we had buckets all down the middle of it, and the kids were all in different places, and like, okay, we can do this. And so, yeah, when I say buckets, yes, that is plural. But on a positive note, I was able to watch the raindrops reflect the stage light, and I was mesmerized, but it didn't do a thing for my ADD, because I was watching the lights, and it was just beautiful, and I don't know where we were, what we were doing, and I didn't give an example for them, but I was really, at one point, I was just flapping my arms and hoping for the best. When we finished our performance, the weather decided it hadn't made us miserable enough, so we decided to make up for lost time. Then suddenly, it was like someone flipped a switch, and the sun came out, and the day was beautiful. And honestly, it was like, okay, there's the sun. And we were having a great time at Carowinds until they announced that they would be closing early due to adverse weather conditions. It was sunny and what, no cloud in the sky? Not a one. But yeah, but they were going to close early because of the adverse weather conditions. But at any rate, I told the students that they were going to advance in adversity, and the 8th grade band showed that they were more powerful than the adverse conditions they were facing, and earned another superior rating, and we all had a great time doing it. It's not being wet, but it was lots of fun. And I would like to take this opportunity to recognize the chaperones who went with us on any of the field trips. And so if you were a chaperone, will you please stand to be recognized? Chaperones, you all truly made my job much easier, and I can never thank you enough for your help and support. It's nice to have adults who can go with me. It's wonderful. And finally, in the mornings during Connections, I worked with several students to prepare them for the Gaston County All-County Band auditions and clinic. Students who earn a chair in the All-County Band are some of the best musicians in the county. Cramerton had 17 students to audition and 15 earned a seat in the band. Students had approximately 10 hours during 2 days to learn 4 songs and perform them for a concert. And when I call your name, will you please stand to be recognized and then remain standing, and then we'll clap for you all at the end. All right, so Ella Bean, Aaron, Amy, Madison Darnell, Annabelle Radford, Grant Martin, Copeland Smith, Katie McDaniel, Matthew Hyler, Will Campfire, Porter Rashford, Sophie Hurst, Elliot Anthony, Taylor Waddell, Drew Natali, and Michaela Wyatt. And I'm so proud of all of you and how well you represented Cramerton. Nice job. All 3 bands have been working very hard to perform an amazing concert. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the next 45 minutes of hard work and devotion from the 8th, 7th, and 6th grade bands, all of whom are an amazing group of middle school musicians that I am so blessed to be able to teach. So I'll call our speakers.
This is one of the songs we played for the state NBA and Carowinds. In the later part of the 19th century, cattlemen rounded up first cattle and cropped it with red hides and great the 3 major routes from cattle during This great trail stretched from the Red River at the Texas-Oklahoma border to the Kansas Pacific Railway in Abilene, Kansas, where the cattle would be sold and shipped eastward.
Cattle drives presented many difficulties for cattlemen, including inclement weather, mountain ranges, cattle rustlers, and conflicts with Native Americans. If that wasn't enough, there was also the risk of a stampede, a common hazard among Texas longhorn cattle, which were prone to stampede with little confrontation. During this time, an estimated 500 head of cattle were driven up this legendary environment. Please enjoy each of them.
second song on my performance is Dance with Jabberwock, performed by Ron Bass. This is another song that we performed for State and PHS.
Jabberwocky, a poem by Lewis Carroll, is considered to be the greatest of all English nonsense poems. Dance with Jabberwocky is a lighthearted musical depiction of a unique and poetic word.
Please listen as I recite the words Dance with the Jabberwock. Those girlic and swifty tones get gray and gimble in the lake. All minty were bowgrows and low and grass are back.
Abigail's asking me how to pronounce some of these words, but I don't know, because it's a nonsense song. We just kind of made it up as we went along, so that's not going to make it feel like that. So we hope you enjoy Dance with Jabberwocky.
Our final song is the John Williams Method, arranged by Mr. Radford, and includes Greater Marsh, Jurassic Park, and the Eight Song.
John Williams is an American composer and conductor. He has composed many soundtracks for blockbuster movies such as Star Wars, Superman, Jaws, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, and Harry Potter.
John Williams has been nominated for 52 Academy Awards, 25, 6 Emmy Awards, 23, 25 Golden Globe Awards, 24, 71 Grammy Awards, 2025, and has received 7 British Academy Film Awards. With 52 Oscar nominations, Williams currently holds the world record for the most Oscar nominations for a living person, and is the second most nominated person in Academy Awards category.
One of the final songs we would all play together to be a fun and lighthearted, so we added a little treat at the end. Thank you for listening to the 8th grade portion of tonight's concert, and please enjoy a John Williams medley.
Thank you.
featuring Chris Melody and a golden accompaniment. Middle section features woodwinds and brass surfaces with compression creating a length between both sides. Finally, three dances combine again and drive forward to a heavy feeling of synergistic finish.
On a side note, you'll notice a few of the students were not playing, or will not play during this song. Okay, this is because several students got together and sent me the following text message, all in capital letters I might add. Before I read this, please be aware that the entire 7th grade band is aware of what was written and encouraged me to read this to you all. It says, "Dearest Mrs. Rashford, Synergy March is the worst song ever. I hate it, and I told everybody that we were going to do it. They hate it too, and everybody hates it. It's quite horrid. If we play it, then it's surely against our own will. That is like kidnapping, and it's quite illegal. If you make our band play it, we're going to get a lawyer. I will make sure that we will sue whoever created the worst song ever, which is Synergy March. You know how people say that there's no I in team, yet there's still me in team. There's no love and hate because everyone in the band hates it that much. I blame this nightmare on the song, and a disgrace to humanity that wrote it. It's not a good song at all, and it's short, repetitive, and really annoying. I hate it, and I'm not planning on tolerating it. P.S. I'm pretty sure we can sue you too." And good for another student. Synergy March sounds like cat claws scratching a whiteboard. It sounds like pure brain damage. It hurts my ears more than the long-term effects of me blasting music in my ears. But my ears aren't just the victim. It's our brains that are the victims. This song hurts our brain. Even if we do or don't play Synergy March, you're still going to be the best teacher at Clarendon, and I'm not biased. However, we will still sue you if you make us play it. So my response was, "I'm guessing if you don't like Synergy March, there's no need to sue because you'll only be awarded the things that I own. I own a son and 2 cats. I'll just give them to you and we'll call it a day." I'll burn Synergy March and write a strongly worded letter to the composer. You'll never have to play it again unless you choose to do so. I am so sorry this song has caused so much strife and stress in your life. I will work day and night to make sure you never have to endure such cruel and unusual punishment by my hands again. Please consider my most humble apologies. We hope you enjoy the ones who are playing Synergy March. I will say that the students who wrote me the aforementioned text message ended up playing it. So I haven't quite figured that one out, but middle schoolers are kind of nice. So we're going to talk about our next song.
Our next song is T-Rex.
The ominous sound of an oncoming storm represented by the feather sheet rumbles through the night in a prehistoric forest.
The lyrics the stuff of a giant beast render one countenance and face on causing ground to tremble. storm begins in measure 41, represented by percussion and the bass line. Tyrannosaurus Rex calms it on starting measure 43, represented by the bass line. There's no escape, represented by all players in measure 49 to the end. We hope you enjoy T-Rex.
The next song we will perform is Heroes in White by James Spangle.
Around the world, people in all walks of life routinely perform acts of kindness to all people on notice.
These courageous citizens seldom ever receive the recognition they truly deserve. Heroes in Glory is a musical tribute to those very people.